Hey guys, it's Jeff, and finally today we are seeing some more iOS action after the holidays. This is of course the first beta version of 2019, so that is as well very exciting. So you guessed it, today Apple has released the third developer beta of iOS 12.1.3, and boy do we definitely want to take a look at this version. Users have been posting all over the internet throughout the holidays of issues running iOS 12.1.2 and of course iOS 12.1.3 betas, and hopefully Apple has been listening and have fixed those issues here in iOS 12.1.3 beta 3. So let's check out this beta version and see what has changed. Before we get started though, make sure to check out Setup. Setup is a Mac application that gives you access to over 130 paid and subscription-based apps, all for just $10 a month. For me, there was already 10 apps that I was already using that are available via Setup, and now I'm saving just about $50 a month by just subscribing to Setup. So check out the link down below to find out more and start trying Setup today. Okay, so first, let's go over some finer details here. The update came in at only around 140 megabytes on my iPhone XS Max, so this is definitely a super small update. We also have an updated build number, and that would be 16D5037A. Taking a look at the release notes, and they do state that this update brings bug fixes only, so not really expecting any new features, and honestly that is to be expected given this is a minor update for iOS, and we are likely going to see some major changes coming in iOS 12.2, which hopefully should be here soon. Okay, so on to the actual update, and I can't really speak for everyone here, but some of the issues that I've personally been experiencing are not here at the moment. I will be giving an update on these issues later in the week, but as of now, these issues are fixed. Now, number one was the settings app would lag upon opening it. Basically, the settings app would freeze up, not necessarily crash, just freeze up for about 15 seconds, and then I couldn't do anything in those 15 seconds. Now, there was actually no fix for this issue. Usually there's kind of like a workaround when there's a bug like this, but unfortunately, shutting down the phone, hard resetting it, even deleting the app from the app switcher and reopening it, none of that fixed the issue. But now running beta 3, I'm not experiencing this issue at all, so hopefully that remains the case for the next couple weeks until we see the next beta version, or hopefully the official version of iOS 12.1.3. Now, number two was most definitely connectivity issues, even with Apple products. So basically, I had my Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones linked to my iPhone via Bluetooth, and then all of a sudden the Bluetooth would just cut out and my headphones would completely disconnect. After about 10 seconds, the Bluetooth would reactivate, and then I would be able to reconnect and start playing my music again. To rule out the music app crashing, I did use this via a wired pair of headphones, and I never experienced this disconnectivity issue. So given we've had the issues with past versions of iOS, I am convinced that this is what we are seeing here on this beta version of beta 2. Now, I haven't experienced this connectivity issue yet in beta 3, but of course I'll update you when I know more. Now, with that connectivity issue in mind, I did have another one, and that was with Wi-Fi in beta 2 and also in iOS 12.1.2. I never had any of the LTE or data connectivity issues, but I had a lot of issues with Wi-Fi for the past couple of weeks. Basically, I'll be sitting in the same room of the router and the Wi-Fi will completely cut out. It will still be activated in the settings app. It will show that I'm still connected to the network, yet the data will be flowing directly through LTE. So that's really annoying for me because personally, I don't have any unlimited data plan here, and others out there would also be annoyed because you are essentially using slower and more expensive internet when you have a fast internet experience right there via your wireless router. So this happens both on 2.5 and 5 gigahertz networks. So hopefully this issue was fixed. I will update you and let you know, but so far in the past hour of using beta 3, I haven't experienced this issue, even though it happened quite often on beta 2. Finally, the last issue has to be some of the kind of lagginess of iOS as a whole. At first, it was very snappy, very responsive, very smooth, and then it just got a little bit choppy as I started using beta 2 a little bit more. A lot of times things would just freeze up, and there would be many times where my phone would just completely go black and I'd have to wait at least 10 to 15 seconds for it to respond to any button presses, any taps, anything. I'm not sure what this issue was. It definitely didn't happen very often, but it did happen at least 3 times running beta 2. Again, I'll update you as far as this issue later on in the week, but so far haven't been experiencing that on beta 3. As far as actual experience goes when going throughout the beta 3 version, everything seems smooth right now, but we'll have to wait and see if that lasts or not. In beta 2, it did not, so hopefully it does with beta 3, at least until we get to either beta 4 or an official version. So guys, with all of that being said, there are some bugs that have been fixed, and for me personally, I have to wait and see if those have been like hard fixed, if they will last throughout the entire week. Remember, everyone has had different experiences running beta versions, official versions, any versions of iOS. This is just personally my experience, so if you have any issues that we've been reading all over the internet about, let us know in the comment section whether or not those have been fixed, have gotten better, or remain completely the same. Also, let us know in the comment section down below how your experience of beta versions on iOS 12 have been so far. I personally have been kind of lucky, but I've heard some really bad stories out there, so let me know your experience as a whole running beta versions this year. So guys, that was beta 3 of iOS 12.1.3. Make sure to get subscribed to get updates on iOS versions as soon as they come out. We'll make sure to update you on everything you need to know ASAP. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.